If Sonam has helped you, please consider supporting for the benefit of others. Establishing a base engagement is the biggest hurdle for new ideas.
Wanting to start. I recently experienced a great loss in my life, and I'm wanting to try meditation to help with my anxiety and depression. Can anyone give me any tips to start? There are different types of meditation and also many ways of meditating. So what I thought I would do is set you up with the foundations of the most transformational meditation, and then say a little bit about loss and anxiety at the end. You always are, and you're always being. This becomes the ultimate domain of effective meditation at the end. But in the beginning, it's very difficult to know what it means to be being. So it can be useful to start out meditation thinking of it as becoming more present or developing awareness. So to begin meditation, we might pick an object to help us discern what it means to be aware or be present. And it could be any object. I'm going to go with, for example, my ring here. So if you direct your gaze at the ring and you look at it, you're aware of it. You're present with it, it's there. And it's actually very easy. That is meditation. Very simply, it's there. You don't even have to do anything. Once your head is tilted, you're looking in the right direction, you're aware. That's as simple as meditation can and should be. The difficulty is trusting and having confidence in that simplicity. What we want to practice in meditation is aligning or sustaining with our awareness or presence. What does it mean to simply see the object of our meditation and be aware of it? Remain with that awareness without then actually just thinking about something else. Thinking about our day, thinking about whether we're doing it right, thinking about a sensation in our body. And what does it mean to simply be aware without becoming diffused in our mind, just wandering off and not noticing anything? So when we practice meditation, although we don't want to become diffused ultimately or be distracted thinking about other things, that is precisely the practice. We become aware of an object of meditation. Notice that our mind has started thinking about something else, or we've become diffused. And then we gently bring ourselves back to aligning to the presence or awareness of that object. And then after a while, we will develop a better ability to remain present and aware, and we'll know more clearly when we're distracted or diffused. Very simple, but it can be life-changing. So to practice a meditation, you can actually pick any thing that occurs. That's what we mean by an object. It could be your breath, it could be sounds, it could be a physical, visual object, it could be sensations in your body, sensations in a particular part of your body, and we will just become aware of that. Leave our awareness there very simply and effortlessly. Remember, you don't need to try or create any effort to observe the object. Awareness is just naturally there. And then we may notice that we get distracted, we may notice that we diffuse out, and then we simply come back to the object. Eventually that sort of presence we can sit with in our whole life, wherever we are, wherever we're being. And it's a very free, spacious place. Tenseness in our life is normally happening when we're distracted or when we're diffused. So this is a very transformational skill. So you might practice by being comfortable anywhere that is going to minimize distractions and help you focus. A lot of people will say sitting, but lying down works too. The struggle with lying down is normally you become diffused, you can fall asleep. But anywhere that is helping you just be aware, simply easy. So you might sit or lie down, comfortable chair, however. You might pick the object of your breath, very good object because it's always there, very easy to return to. You might relax a little bit, become comfortable. You may close your eyes. You could do it with them open, but you can close your eyes. You can take some breaths to relax and then naturally become aware of your breath. It comes in and it comes out all on its own. What does it mean to simply be with your breath? Maybe thoughts come, you get distracted. Maybe you get diffused, you return to your breath. Maybe your mind's very chaotic at the beginning. You can't even feel like you become aware of your breath to begin with. Just go lighter, simpler, more easy. Breath is naturally there. You don't have to try and remain on it. You just be aware, get distracted, come back. Get diffused, come back, very simply. You can do that for 1 or 2 minutes. It doesn't need to be intense at all. It's a long journey with meditation, very sensitive development of awareness we're working on. So slower, lighter, simpler, easier. That makes good meditation. I've already sort of hinted at it, but well, first of all, may I say, anyone dealing with anxiety or loss, my love and compassion goes out to you. They're both not very nice experiences that I don't want people to have to experience. Anxiety, hopefully we can make some movement there to improve our lives. And loss, you know, I feel particular compassion for that being who has moved on. And I hope that we can honour their spirit in the way that we compassionately cared about them. We will compassionately care about others and connect to the meaningfulness of these moments we have, because it's a bizarre idea to think that those moments could be over. So my heartfelt compassion goes out to you or anyone in those positions. If we're bringing anxiety and loss into a meditation context, anxiety would be the experience of not being present or being, and the mind being hyperactive and getting distracted into all these conceptual, intense ways of being. And loss would also be a form of conceptually feeling that sadness of the being no longer being in our life. So you can actually take loss and anxiety as objects of meditation. It requires a bit of skill because we're getting so pulled into our unpleasant thoughts or challenging thoughts. But the meditation practice there would be to see if one can be with the anxiety or be with the sadness, to not judge or get pulled into it, but see if one can sit and be aware of the changing sensations of anxiety or loss. See if we can uncling or unhook from the ideas of the anxiety or the ideas of the loss, and just feel the sensations moving by. Feel the thoughts coming and going. A great general tip about meditation is we want to be unclung or unclinging. Resting naturally, easy, being aware. Our mind, or the contents of our mind, keep shifting, changing, flowing by. We can get lost in them. We can get lost altogether. Is it possible to just be grounded, spacious, more freedom? And then those sensations of anxiety or loss might change all on their own. We might not have to run away or escape them. We might not have to control them. We might just be able to let be, and they'll change all on their own. Good luck with your meditation journey. Hopefully something in here was useful for you or inspiring. There's so much content out there, and it can be confusing to locate oneself in it. But if you do manage to wade through all the different ideas and people coming after you, there will be, it can be tremendously worthwhile, ultimately transformational, and can be the most precise way to locate a space of being in this world and resting. And that is the thing that makes it all worth it. Best wishes, friend.